Hey, Ryan Snodden here in the CBC Newsroom. Webcast time. I'm going to give this a try to let you know what's going on this weekend in case you missed the show. Labrador City, Churchill Falls, Churchill Valley, all under a special weather statement. Snow on the way. Boy, Happy Valley, Goose Bay, a little bit of everything. It looks like snow, freezing rain, ice pellets, possibly changing to rain there as well. Eagle River down into the Straits. You folks looking at some freezing rain changing to rain as well as we work into the Saturday night forecast. Rainfall warning, Port aux Basques, Burgeo, Ramia. 30 to 40 millimeters. Wouldn't be surprised here to see some bullseyes of up to 50 millimeters, though, possible based on forecast models. Wreck House under a wind warning, 140 to 150 will be those wind gusts through Saturday evening, especially. That's when they will be peaking, and wind warnings in effect. Corner Brook, Grossmoor, and all down the west coast, as well as the southwest coast, Burgeo, Ramia, and Port aux Basques, all looking at gusts here to 110 kilometers per hour. Winds in from the southeast. They will be howling Saturday evening and even into the overnight. A special weather statement in effect for the Burin Peninsula and down through the coast of Bays. This is for the rainfall warning. This is for the rainfall that's on the way. Not quite meeting rainfall warning criteria, but lots of rain and wind on the way there. Grand Falls, Windsor, Buckens, the interior, Deer Lake, the Humber Valley, Corner Brook, Grossmoor, and up the Northern Peninsula, and through the Bay of Exploits. Looking at freezing rain on the way, and that's why the special weather statement is in effect for you folks. Here's the GEM regional depiction of how things will play out by Sunday morning. And again, it's Saturday night when that freezing rain will really start to accumulate. And forecast models showing some solid ice accumulation here, especially in the Green Bay, White Bay area, Deer Lake, up through the Grossmoor area. So a heads up on that if you're traveling Saturday night in through Sunday morning. Icy conditions definitely possible there. GEM regional model, watch your timeline here, 7 a.m. This is when this thing will really start to pull in, is through the day tomorrow. Port aux Basques and the southwest coast well underway by this time tomorrow, looking at a solid 10 millimeters. Winds, again, will be howling by this point in from the southeast. Snow well underway in through Labrador City as well. 5 to 10 centimeters by this time tomorrow. Again, forecast models look like they want to change things over to rain here in the southeast. That's going to be something we have to really keep an eye on through tomorrow. Winds will be howling here in St. John's and along the northeast coast by Sunday morning. Wouldn't rule out some gusts to 100 kilometers per hour possible. I'll show you that in a second. And the rain will be really ramping up by this time as well. We'll wake up Sunday morning 4-5 degrees. Highs mid to late morning along the northeast coast into central, including St. John's. 6, 7, 8 degrees. Serious snow melting weather on the way. Okay, this is the GFS long-range model now, picking things up Sunday morning. The snow, again, continues through the day on Sunday in through Labrador. The rain and the wind will start to ease as we work into the afternoon hours along the northeast coast as it pushes offshore. And then we're looking at cooler temperatures and flurries wrapping back in through the day on Sunday, and especially Sunday night and into Christmas Eve. The winds right in from the southwest, west-southwest, and it looks like the low and mid-level winds are going to line up pretty good here for some onshore flurries and snow squalls possible along the west coast, and those winds, again, will be really howling right across the island through the day on Christmas Eve. And yes, it looks like the snow will continue in Labrador on Christmas Eve. More accumulation on the way for you folks. As we work into Christmas Eve, those flurries will start to ease, but we'll still be in the forecast through Christmas Day. And watching this system coming up from the south and west as we work into the Wednesday time period for Eastern Newfoundland. We'll talk more about that in the coming days. All right. This is the GEM regional forecast model for wind gusts. Watch your timeline here. Gusts to 100 kilometers per hour plus in the southwest as we work into Saturday evening, as we mentioned. That's why the wind warnings are in effect. But watch the northeast coast for Sunday morning. Model depicting 100 plus kilometer per hour gusts there, and strong winds all the way up into the southeast parts of Labrador and even Nain, predicting some gusts there to 60, 70 kilometer per hour winds there. Now, popping on this is the GFS long range to give you kind of a sample. You can see those strongest winds will ease as we work into Sunday night, Monday, and then winds redeveloping, wrapping in behind the system will be those strong southwest winds, and that's going to, really increase the chance for onshore flurries and some snow squalls on Monday along the west coast. A very breezy day right across the island on Christmas Eve. It's going to be a very blustery day with temperatures around the freezing mark as well and flurries. And then as we work into Christmas Day, those winds will start to ease. I want to give you a little sample, a lot of different variety here in terms of predictions. Not so much with the rainfall. In pretty good agreement with the rainfall across the island, and even up into the north and west parts of Newfoundland. It's the snow that things are a little uncertain here, and especially along the southeast. Notice the 13 to 15 centimeter predictions along the coast of Labrador from the Euro. This is the European forecast model, 23 in Happy Valley Goose Bay, 30 centimeters in Labrador City. How about the GFS? 45 centimeter prediction. This is by Christmas morning, by the way, for Labrador City. Nain, 34 centimeters. You can see Happy Valley Goose Bay about the same, but Makkovik and Cartwright far less, with that warm air surging up further north with that GFS idea. And even the GEM global model is showing about 15 to 20 along that coast, again with some mixing going on. And how about the bullseye over Happy Valley Goose Bay? 40 centimeter prediction from the GEM global there. So the snowfall in Labrador, more than anything else, is going to be something that kind of comes into a better agreement as we work over the next couple of days with those forecast models. We'll keep an eye on that. Again, we're looking all the way out to Christmas morning by that point. So stay tuned to the live blog this weekend. cbc.ca/Ryan Snodden. We'll keep you posted on the latest watches and warnings, and as things progress with this system working through. Safe travels over the next couple of days, and we'll talk to you Christmas Eve on Here and Now.